line here.
Well, this could be $1 million river card right here.
Alec is chanting with his friends. The Orange County kid needs to get lucky. Will he?
Players, we are down to these final four. Our current chip leader is Alec Gomes from Brazil, and incredibly, he started this final table in last chip position and now has a 2-to-1 chip advantage over the field.
But don't forget, the great Eric Seidel was in this event, 8-time bracelet winner, but he blew up like my prostate. He is out of here. We are down to 4. Cards have been dealt. Here we go. Faraz Jaka quickly folding.
Alec's out as well, so it's the battle of the blinds here.
Around the horn to Justin Smith.
It's a 21-year-old poker phenom, folks. I can tell you that right now. He plays in the highest stakes cash games in the world right here at Bellagio. Not only a great no-limit hold'em player, a tremendous mixed game player.
Well, he's a former grocery bagger at the supermarket and now a poker pro, very tough, and he is raised with King 10. Making it 210,000 to go. But behind him, Alec Torelli from Orange County, California is going to call. He's got Queen Jack of spades.
I have one, two, a little less now. 2.1 behind.
Well, flop comes Jack 10-3. Great flop for Alec. He has top pair. Justin, who raised pre-flop, has second pair.
And he's going to check it. Torelli hitting top pair. Said he learned how to play poker in high school. Great place to learn.
Well, may be wondering why the aggressive Justin didn't make a continuation bet here, but he's going to bet himself $275,000. Now he looks over at Justin. Tough to get away from second pair, playing heads up against the blind. Justin's going to make the call here. The ace of spade comes off. Now that's a card that neither player is going to like to see, because neither one of them have an ace.
Yeah, Justin checking again. Scary card for both players.
Well, this card gives Alec a flush draw and a straight draw. I would say a royal flush draw, but we can see that Justin has the king of spade. Alec contemplating what to do right now.
Check.
He's fearful that Justin had an ace, so he checks it. So here comes the river card. Well, king of diamonds comes off. This gives Alec Torelli the nuts, as we say, the best hand possible right now.
Yeah, Justin quickly checking.
Well, Justin has made 2 pair with this last card. Alec has bet $560,000. And Justin faced with a tough decision as to what to do.
Well, I think this is a little bit too big of a bet if you want to get your man. You got the nuts. Come in a little smaller, 350, 375. Make him think about it. I don't think with this board he could possibly call.
Well, he does have 2 pair. The guy did check on the turn when the ace came off.
You need like another minute and a half, guys.
The former grocery bagger says, I need time.
Well, he's an amazing young guy, this Justin Smith. I can tell you that. Anybody that's 21 and plays in the biggest games in the world, he's made that kind of money at this young age. That's phenomenal.
There's Alec Torelli's mom, Valerie, rooting her son on. And a nice lay down right there for Justin Smith.
Well, it really is. Laying 2 pair down there in a heads-up situation. But Alec Torelli happy to pick up that pot. No, Alec Torelli's only 22, but he's already won over $1 million in career earnings. Tonight, he could more than double that by taking down this title. That's incredible.
All right, right back to the next hand. Action going to Alec Torelli. And this time, another big hand, ace-king. Makes it 210 to go. So Faraz Jaka going out. What a player he is. They nicknamed him the Toilet. And I'll tell you something, he has held the throne for most of this final table, but not right now. Alex, the Brazilian, out.
Well, it's once again down to the same 2 players here, Vince. And Justin has got the 10-9 of clubs in the big blind. Everybody likes to see a flop with that kind of hand, including Justin as he makes the call.
Yep, it's getting personal at Bellagio. Here's our flop.
Now, flop comes king 7-4 with 1 club. So Justin has absolutely nothing but a 10 high, but look at this, Vince. He is reaching for chips, and he is not going to like it because his opponent has top pair and top kicker.
Well, he's taking a stab at a bluff. 235, he's betting into the man with a huge hand, and he's going to pop it back up. Makes it 600,000 to go.
Well, you raise it in case your opponent's got 7, 8 or something like that. You hate to give them a card by just calling there where they can catch a card to beat you. Could also have a possible straight draw.
Justin has nothing but Phil Ivey's stare right there.
Well, he's trying to look like Phil Ivey, staring players down. He plays in the big game with Phil Ivey, I can tell you that. So he's seen enough of Phil Ivey's eyes to know how to do it, but didn't work here. Alec Torelli picks up yet another pot.
So Alec Torelli picks up a good one, and all of a sudden he's hotter than my cousin's gold Rolex. Stay with us. We're coming back with more exciting action from Bellagio.
If you go on a trip to the beach, you hope to swim in clear waters and have a good time. You're not trying to swim with the sharks. At WPT Global, we think online poker should be the same. We have the biggest pool of recreational players and use AI technology to match players and evenly distribute the pros amongst the player pool. Instead of worrying about the sharks in the water, splash around and have fun at WPT Global. Click the link in the description. Use the code YT12 on deposit and get our amazing welcome package with tournament tickets, deposit match, and more.
He's going to raise it, makes it $250,000 to go.
Well, he's got the speed limit, a pair of fives, 55. Now Faraz Jaka, the toilet. They call him that. I don't. I did. I just did.
You raised 700,000?
Well, anyway, he's going to raise it.
Well, he's been by far the most aggressive player at this entire final table. We've seen some great moves by him so far at this final table. Let's see if this one works. He's come over the top, made it 700,000 with just a queen-8 offsuit.
All in.
Wow, Alec Torelli going over the top, all in.
That is amazing. How did he know?
And Vince, that is 3 in a row, the hat trick for Alec. He's going to turn around to his fans and say, hey, call me butter, I'm on a roll.
He is hotter than a cup of coffee at McDonald's right now, taking every pot. Next hand being dealt. Right back on, Alec. Quickly folds his hand now for Faraz. Oh, he's got a hand this time. Pair of kings, the Cowboys.
Well, he is hoping somebody tries to get tricky with him here. He's going to raise it, makes it $250,000 to go.
I'm all in.
But the Brazilian goes all in. Oh, this could be a terrible mistake. King Jack he has.
There you see the wince in pain by the Brazilian there as he's quickly called and sees what he's up
I
against.
have like a super sick feeling that King Jack's gonna find its way home. I don't like not wishing upon you, but I just think he's gonna find his way home, bro.
That's what they used to say about me the last few days. Now it's him.
Don't do it. Don't do it, please. Don't do it.
He said not to do it.
He doesn't even want it to happen. He wants to earn it, you know?
Well, when you have King Jack, the very worst hand mathematically you could be up against in this situation is 2 kings, and that's exactly the case for Alex here.
I want to see what it looks like from this side.
Faraz in about as great a shape as you could possibly be. The 2 kings stand up. Faraz Jaka will be close to the chip lead once again.
Hell yeah. All right.
1.2 million going to the winner here tonight. Here's the flop.
No Broadway.
Now flop comes ace 7-5. So far, so
No
good.
Broadway cards. Oh, no Broadway. No Broadway.
Alex has a little shot there.
Well, he's going to have to catch a queen 10 or 2 running jacks to win this pot. He is looking for some type of help on the turn just to stay alive, to try to catch a joker. Not happening. Ace comes off. There's no card that Alex can catch to win this pot, so Faraz Jaka is going to double up here. Well, the jack does come on the river, but it's irrelevant. Faraz sits back down after doubling up, and once again, the toilet is running smooth.
Yes, he is. Stay with us. We're coming back with more action from Las Vegas on the World Poker Tour. The pair of sixes raises it up to $250,000. But the Brazilian right behind him with Queen Jack.
Well, Alex Gomes, the most successful tournament poker player in the history of Brazil.
Yes, he's going to call. Justin Smith goes out.
Well, once again,
Over
same
5
2
rings.
players playing yet another pot.
Yeah, right about.
Yep, they're pairing off here. Here's the flop.
Well, flop comes 10-7-5. Faraz still out in front with the 2 sixes. Just shuffling chips with both hands, not just one. He's checked, though. And all these young guys have one similar trait. When people are checking to them, they're usually betting. That's the case right here. Alex Gomes is going to fire out there, $330,000 with just queen high.
But Faraz is not going to buy it. He is making this call.
Well, that's Good poker instincts by Faraz right here to make the call with 2 6s. He believes he's got the best hand. Indeed he does. All right, an 8 comes off on the turn. This gives Faraz an open-end straight draw, yet he still checks because Alex bet on the flop. Alex checks right behind him this time. So here we go to the river. These are the 2 chip leaders fighting it out. Ace of clubs on the river. No help to either player, but a scare card to both.
Yes, it is. And Faraz going to check again. Will the Brazilian fire here? He's saying, yes, I deserve this. Here's 425,000.
He's got absolutely nothing, just a queen high. But he does have a lot of heart to make this bet on the river. It's the only way he could win the pot. He's trying to win it. Give him credit for that. Let's see if it works.
A raise.
Oh, what is that?
Unbelievable. Faraz Jaka coming over the top of him with 2 6s here. And I mean over the top for over $2.2 million.
That is a mean raise. 2,275,000 in addition.
All right, now the Brazilian feels like he's got one of those thongs tied around his throat because he is choking right now, folks. Not what you want to hear. A check raise for over $2.2 million when you just got queen high. He lays his hand down.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, Vince, the toilet has got some fresh tidy bowl in his game.
Faraz, he's back, bro. He was on leave for about 30 minutes, and now he's back.
Faraz now our chip leader once again.
Well, that's where he was most of the time at this final table. He has regained the chip lead. He's once again king of the throne. All right, back to the action. Alex Gomes this time's got 2 10s. So he picks up a nice hand here.
Yeah, made it 250,000. Justin out, but the young man from Orange County, Alec Torelli, has ace queen.
Well, he's going to raise it. He makes it 710,000 to go.
Toilet goes away.
What you got total?
I started with 3.8.
Man, it's not going to surprise me if they both get their chips in with these
1.6.
hands.
I'm all in.
Wow, he's gone all in and he gets a quick call.
Well, these are 2 big hands in a 4-handed poker game.
Wow.
Almost every time you've got one of these 2 hands, your money's going in the pot. It's done so here. And Alec Torelli's tournament life on the line. He must win this pot or he's going to be out in 4th place.
God, it's like a $700,000 flip. I'm so tilted.
Alec, a little bad news for you. It's really like a $900,000 coin flip.
He's right, bro.
What time
And
is
what
it?
a classic
hope
race
this isn't
situation
mine.
we've got here. Remember,
jinxed
the guy that goes out in 4th place is going to get only 270,000. The winner gets 1.2 million. So nearly $1 million coin flip right here, perhaps in real money, Vince. High drama at Bellagio right now. Everybody on their feet.
Alec, a sigh of disappointment. Can he get lucky on this flop? Here it comes.
Well, the flop comes Jack 8-6 with 2 clubs. So far, so good for the Brazilian. He's still out in front.
Now that means I like that flop in Portuguese.
Well, he should like it. He's still out in front. He's got to dodge an ace or a queen, 2 running clubs or 2 running cards to make it straight. The king of clubs comes off.
Wow, I'm sweating.
Oh, the plot thickens.
Well, Alec Torelli all smiles now because he knows he has a club flush draw. He can win with any club. He can win with a 10. He can win with an ace. He can win with a queen.
$700,000 river.
In other words, he's got a lot of outs to win this pot.
Give me a juice of heart.
Everybody holding their breath.
It is all on the line here.
Well, this could be $1 million river card right here.
Alec is chanting with his friends. The Orange County kid needs to get lucky. Will he?
No, the 7 of diamonds comes up. The Brazilian takes down the pot and now has a big chip lead with 3 players left.
Still love you. I hope you take it down.
Vince, they can hear that hollering all the way down in Brazil.
That's the Brazilian bull cry. He has done it. And that means I am a very happy Brazilian. Alec Torelli right now out in 4th place. Going to take home 271,000. And here he is.
The favorite interview. God, I wanted to win so bad so I didn't have to do this. But, I mean, it's pretty unfortunate setup spot, and there's not really much I could do. You know, he played his hand pretty optimally as well, and just, you know, you can't win them all. If I win that, you know, it's a different outcome, but whatever. Next time.
3 players remain on the World Poker Tour at Bellagio. We're coming back with more action in just a few moments.
Well, he's got the chip lead right now with about 6 million in chips. The other 2 players have over 5 million in chips, so we've got a real horse race right now, folks.
Yes, we do. Cards being dealt. Action on Faraz Jaka. He's got the button, and he's the first one to act. and he's going to stare down at a wired pair of tens.
Powerful hand in a three-handed poker game. He picks up 2 tens. He is going to raise
60,
it.
right?
Makes it 260,000 to go.
Alex Gomes now with King Jack. He's going to re-raise.
Well, once again, we could see a race situation for all the chips here. But no, Faraz just makes the call here.
Started with about 5.
Does not re-raise with the 2 tens.
much
Very
do you have?
surprised at that.
Even.
Let's see what happens. Oh, the flop comes the slot machine. 3 sevens out there. And right now, Faraz has got a full house, but Alex is the one doing the betting.
Yep, it looks like $900,000 worth. And Faraz just going to smooth call.
Well, pretty dangerous to give a guy a free card in this spot with 2 overcards. But a 10 comes off.
Oh, the danger disappears.
Well, Faraz now has 10s full of 7s. Only 4 sevens will beat him.
The Brazilian slows down. He does check this time.
How much do you have behind right now about?
Almost 3. Maybe 3.2.
Well, Faraz is hoping the guy's got an overpair now or any kind of pair, or he would call a bet if he makes one.
900?
On the other hand, his hand's so
900.
strong he might not want to bet, but he does bet 900,000. And the Brazilian wisely and quickly goes out.
Yep, no contemplation there. He knew he was beat. Ran away from that hand. And right now the antes are going up to 15,000. Blinds are going to go up to 60 and 120,000. Cards being thrown around. And Alex Gomes, first to act here. He won't play this 10-6. And now Justin Smith.
I bet you know they have doctors right at ringside in the boxing matches. We may have to start putting them near the poker tables at these final tables here. Justin Smith with a serious knee injury.
He's got Queen 7. He's just calling, and no raise by Faraz Jaka with Ace 6.
Here comes the flop. It's come 10-8-4.
No help to either player, but Justin is going to bet 180 grand.
Well, look at this. Faraz with just an ace high. He's going to make the call here. I think he's making this call. He believes ace high is the best hand. Now a 6 comes off. Now he's got 2 6s. Of course, Justin now has a 2-way straight draw. A 5 or a 9 would give him a straight.
Action's on Justin. He's getting out more betting chips, 390.
And he is called by Faraz, who's got the best hand with 2 6s. What 9 comes on the river, giving Justin Smith a straight, advance incredibly. For the 3rd consecutive hand, Justin River Card Smith has hit a river card to win a pot.
And let's see what he bets, 470,000. And a quick fold by the toilet. Faraz Jaka wants no part of it.
And just amazing instinct by Faraz there. He called him on the flop in the turn when he had the best hand, and when he got outdrawn, he laid his hand down.
The orthoscopic kid extends his chip lead. Stay with us. We're coming back with more action here on the World Poker Tour.
If you go on a trip to the beach, you hope to swim in clear waters and have a good time. You're not trying to swim with the sharks. At WPT Global, we think online poker should be the same. We have the biggest pool of recreational players and use AI technology to match players and evenly distribute the pros amongst the player pool. Instead of worrying about the sharks in the water, splash around and have fun at WPT Global. Click the link in the description. Use the code YT12 on deposit and get our amazing welcome package with tournament tickets, deposit match, and more.
And we're also seeing injuries for the first time at a WPT final table.
Yep, Justin Smith, ice pack on his knee. He's in trouble, but this time he's picked up ace queen.
Well, that's a huge hand in a 3-handed poker game. Justin Smith going to play through the pain. I don't believe he's got any intention of going home yet, Vince, when there's $1 million to be planned for here.
Well, you know what they say in sports. No pain, no $1 million.
Faraz quickly out. Alex Gomes has picked up big slick. He's got ace king. He has Justin Smith dominated right now. They've both got really quality hands. The kind of hands you just can't avoid when it costs you $225,000 to play 3 hands of poker right now. Blinds are so high.
Alex has moved it up to 725.
There you see Justin's eyes. He's working on his Phil Ivey eyes, that look that Phil Ivey gives. Alex has come back over the top, and I think Justin's going to shove.
Come on. I call.
Justin goes all in. He's quickly called. And the Brazilian is going to love it when Justin turns up his hand. It's ace-king versus ace-queen. A monster pot here, nearly $9 million pot. And right now, the Brazilian in great shape to really take a whack out of the chip lead of Justin Smith.
Just cold decked right there. No way of getting around that. Now Justin Smith needs to get lucky again. He's done it before tonight. Here comes the flop.
Now flop comes ace-10-9, all clubs. Neither player has a club. They both have a pair of aces, but Justin is out-kicked right now. He's going to have to catch a queen to win this pot. Well, now a 9 comes off. Now that means if another 9 comes off or an ace comes off, this would be a split pot.
He's got some hope. Going down to the river.
An ace or 9 will give him a split. A queen will give him the win. Doesn't happen. The 5 of clubs comes off. So Alec Gomez once again regains the chip lead at this final table.
One time! And the Ice Bag Kid went from the chip leader to the short stack. Just no way of getting around that, but he is absolutely devastated, hurt by that, as the Brazilians celebrate.
Well, Vince, there's certain hands in poker you have to go with, and obviously, I think anybody's going to go with either one of these two hands. Get all the money in before the flop. Unfortunately for him, he ran into a better hand, and he may be taking that ice bag off his knee and putting it on his forehead right now. Steaming a little.
Right, action going to Faraz, and oh, I can't believe this. Pair of kings for Faraz. What a hand he has.
What hands we're seeing in the three-handed poker game. Ace, queen suited, ace, king, and now 2 kings. Boom. Well, Faraz loving this. He's going to raise it. Makes it $255,000 to go. And he is just praying somebody makes a move on him.
Well, the Brazilian going to take a break. And now Justin with a interesting ace-4. Can he slow down? Nope.
He's going to shove it. Yep, it's all in there. Quickly called by Faraz. And Justin's got to be saying to himself, wow, what is going on here? Last hand the guy had ace-king. This time my opponent's got 2 kings.
Well, you got to think, geez, Justin's thinking to himself, that knee thing is the kiss of death.
I can't stand up and run around anymore.
I turn my knee and I never win another pot.
Well, Vince, he did get lucky in 3 hands on the river. Can he get lucky one more time?
10 jack 5. 5, 6, 9.
He's looking for an ace right now or some wheel cards. Doesn't happen. Jack 8-6 out there. So he's going to have to catch an ace or 2 running cards to make an 8 high straight. That is all that's going to do it. Otherwise, the 21-year-old is going to be out.
He needs miracles. Will he get it? Not there.
Well, 9 of spade comes on the turn. We're down to the river. Justin Smith must catch an ace on the river to stay alive in this tournament.
He used to work in a grocery store as a bagger. Now he's a big-time poker pro. His chance for a WPT title coming down to this card.
Long break.
Nope, 5 of hearts comes off. So that's going to do it for this tough 21-year-old out tonight in 3rd place. But folks, I'll tell you one thing. We'll be seeing a lot more Justin Smith in the future here on the World Poker Tour. He is tough.
Tremendous effort by Justin Smith. You got to respect him. He'll take home $464,000. Right now, he's buddy Mike Matusow walking him out of here.
Out with the Wounded Warrior and in with the cash that these guys are going to be playing for.
They shovel him off the floor, and here comes the cash. Well, one of these 2 players will become the next WPT champion. Will it be Faraz, the toilet, Jaka, or the great player from Brazil, Alec Gomez?
That's not bad.
Not at all.
Well, Vince, the question is, will the toilet slam the lid on this championship, or will he get flushed down the toilet? And certainly, his status is going to go up if he captures the first ever WPT title by a Brazilian poker player.
Close to 1.2 million goes with that as well. And right now, Alex with an ace-jack is going to raise $560,000.
Well, ace-jack is a strong hand in a heads-up situation. King 10 is not a real bad hand either. And there you see Faraz going to make the call with it. And the flop comes Jack 9 deuce. So Faraz has flopped a gut shot straight draw. Queen would give him a straight.
Faraz quickly checking, and Alex with top pair ace kicker. Beautiful flop for him.
Well, he's bet $735,000 here. Oh, Look at this, Vince. Faraz is going to raise him back. He's come over the top.
He doesn't believe the Brazilian. He's saying, I thought you were faking it. Little does he know, this could get very expensive fast.
The Brazilian is going to ship here, I believe, Vince, like most players would. You got top pair and top kicker in a heads-up situation. You move in.
I'm all in.
That's what he's done. And Faraz quickly moves out, and that's the problem. When you raise on those gut shot straight draws, you not only lose more chips, you lose your opportunity to win the pot.
Things are evening up. Alex Gomes, a former lawyer, gave it all up to play poker, and he is putting on a clinic here tonight. Just brilliant stuff. But the toilet, Faraz Jaka, also a genius from San Jose, California. Only 23 years old. He's playing some great poker here tonight as well.
Well, Faraz knows he can come back because Alex did it. When Faraz had 11 million and Alex was down to 5 million, they've completely flip-flopped positions now.
Well, Alex this time again with ace-jack has raised to 535. Faraz with an ace-7.
Well, that's a pretty strong hand in a heads-up situation. Unfortunately, he's dominated here.
All in.
But he's gone all in.
I call.
And he's quickly called by the Brazilian. And folks, this could do it. It's ace-jack versus ace-7.
Oh, excitement here.
Oh, this is like the World Cup to Brazilians here. They are excited. They are fun people and fun poker players. Right now, it's not so much fun for Faraz, that's for sure. He's going to have to get lucky to win this pot to stay alive in this tournament.
This could be the hand that closes the rat cage. Ace-jack versus ace-7. 5 cards to come. Here's the first 3.
And flop comes 8-6 deuce. Faraz is going to have to catch a 7 or 2 running cards to make a straight. If the board paired twice, they would split this pot. Other than that, it's going to be over.
The toilet looking depressed here. Here's the turn card.
Well, the board does pair. 2 6s come off. So now Faraz can escape this hand if an 8 or a deuce comes up where they'd split the pot. He can win it with a 7. He must catch a 3 across, as we say. An 8 or a deuce would do it as well.
Gomez 1 card away from a WPT made millionaire. And he's done it!
There it is. The Brazilian has come from last place at this final table to take the first ever World Poker Tour title back to Brazil.
Alex Gomez taking home $1,187,000 here from Bellagio.